With the third episode of Night Country hitting screens last night, it is now time to break down this episode 4 trailer. Now, I just dropped a video last week with an incredible theory I found on Reddit that I believe just might be the answer to who killed the Salal men, so if you haven't seen that yet, be sure to check it out. But for now, let's break down this episode 4 trailer and see if we can pull out any clues that might just tell us what's to come. As always, if you enjoy these types of videos, be sure to subscribe. Let's jump in. The trailer opens with Connolly telling Liz that she's got 6 dead bodies in the local ice rink, protests around the mine, and that she needs to get things under control. Now, what's interesting here is that when he says she's got bodies in the ice rink, we can see Peter sitting in the stands watching as a team appears to be taking the bodies away, leaving just a pile of ice on the floor. This would indicate to me that the Anchorage team finally makes it to Ennis and takes the bodies back with them. Also during this conversation, when Connolly mentions protests at the mines, we can see what appears to be Leah in the security guard's truck behind Liz, which leads me to believe she's going to be getting much more involved and active within the protesting community, going so far as to vandalize the mine's offices. So with no bodies left, the team is going to be forced to turn back to other leads and evidence they still have, which I think is going to shift their focus back to Annie's case and, of course, the hunt for Raymond Clark. The trailer shows Liz revisiting the video they got from Annie's phone where we can see some sort of fossils in the ice. These appear to be some kind of animal bones and what looks like a lobster claw, which I think means our characters are going to be in a real pinch. Okay, moving on. Navarro says there aren't any ice caves near where her body was found, which means that Annie was either captured and then taken somewhere and killed, or she was killed and then dumped where Navarro found her. We then see Liz meeting with Bryce, the science teacher again, who says the caves are a death trap and that there were a bunch of accidents up there years ago. While he's talking, we see another shot of the Salal men's folded clothes and boots and a new spiral painting in what appears to be some kind of factory-looking building. Also, Jack Skellington makes an appearance.
Merry Christmas!
After this, Peter says the men are out there looking for Clark, and after we see barefoot prints on the ground, Liz appears to be asking someone, where is he hiding? It's at this point that the trailer speeds up significantly as Navarro says, it takes us one by one as we're shown several shots in quick succession. First, we see Navarro and Peter walking out of what looks like Oliver Tagak's place that Liz and Navarro visited in the last episode. So it definitely makes you wonder why they're back out there and also who they're looking at in this shot. Next, we see another orange rolling through Julia's feet, followed by Navarro standing in the hallway of the Lighthouse Treatment Center that has been mentioned multiple times in past episodes. How do I know this is the lighthouse? Well, I used some detective skills of my own and found not just one, but 2 lighthouses in the background. You might just start calling me Sherlock. Oh, and I know this is Julia's feet because of this quick shot we had in the series trailer a few weeks back. So considering both Julia and Navarro are having these occurrences with the oranges, I think it's safe to say at this point that whatever is affecting Julia is also affecting Navarro. After this, we've got a millisecond shot of what I believe is Navarro's truck outside an auto repair station where a fight appears to be breaking out. So I went back to episode 1 where Navarro pours alcohol into this dude's truck, and we can see the door of the truck has a sign that says auto repairs with the same phone number as we see on the building here. So it looks like Navarro isn't done with the abusive dude for some reason and pays him a visit in episode 4. Then we see another spiral on what looks like a rock and also in the background on some cardboard or plywood of some kind. So it's looking like the next episode is going to be riddled with even more supernatural elements. Things conclude with what looks like a car crashing into a snowbank and Liz saying, "There's nothing except us." Then a beat up Navarro and Liz as we hear someone saying, "We're all in the night country now." It definitely looks like Navarro had a bad time in the brawl at the auto shop, and I do wonder whose voice we hear saying, "We're all in the night country now."
We're all in the night country now.
It doesn't sound like a voice we've heard up to this point, so I went to IMDb to see if I could find anything, and it does look like in the next episode there is a new character being introduced. This character's name is Otis Heiss, who I believe is this guy that we saw in the series trailer, so I'm going to go out on a limb and say that's the voice that we're hearing here at the end of the trailer. So yeah, like I said, it definitely looks like a lot of the focus is going to be on trying to find where Raymond Clark has disappeared to, and also where Annie was when she was filming that video video they found on her phone. It also looks like things are heating up between the members of the community and the mines, so I'm guessing the mines and Kate are going to start playing a larger role in the story moving forward as well. All right, that does it for my thoughts on this trailer breakdown. Let me know what you thought of this and what you're expecting and hoping to see in episode 4. Make sure to come back on Sunday night where I'll do a full breakdown of episode 4 after it airs. Thanks for watching. See you next time.